هذا الشهر لحضور قمة دول عدم الانحياز. ترى فيها وسائل إعلامية أنها تزيد من توتر العلاقات بين مصر والولايات المتحدة الأمريكية ومعظم دول الخليج العربي بما فيهم السعودية. من هذه الوسائل الإعلامية صحيفة USA Today الأمريكية التي ذكرت أن رغبة الرئيس المصري في حضور قمة عدم الانحياز التي تعقدها إيران في نهاية هذا الشهر تعد أكبر اتصال رسمي بين البلدين.
وفي البداية أرحب بزميلتي فاطمة نبيل التي انضمت مؤخرا لأسرة المذيعين بقطاع الأخبار، وهذه أولى نشراتها على التلفزيون المصري.
شكرا لك جورج، أهلا بكم مشاهدينا الكرام على القناتين الأولى والفضائية المصرية بالتلفزيون المصري.
3 people and wounded 14 in the Iraqi capital, Baghdad. The blast went off outside this popular cafe on Saturday night and damaged several food stalls. One of the street vendors said he didn't understand why ordinary people were being targeted. All the people here work to earn a living. There are no police near this place, says Hamdi Saad. Whoever did it, what does he want? While violence in Iraq dropped last month, militant attacks still claimed the lives of 164 people.
They gave their pitch at the convention in Florida. Don't boo, vote. And I've got to say that convention, it was something. Despite all the challenges that we face in this new century, what they offered over their 3 days was an agenda that was probably a little better suited for the last century. You know, they were going so far backwards, you might as well have watched it on black and white TV.
A Muslim cleric is arrested by police in Pakistan. Khalid Jadun Chisti is accused of framing a Christian girl who was charged with burning religious texts. Witnesses claim Chisti planted torn pages of the Quran in her bag full of burned papers. There have been conflicting reports about the girl's age and mental state. Local media report that she is 11 and suffering from Down syndrome. She is being held in a high-security prison under the country's controversial anti-blasphemy law.
اليوم في حي أبو رمانة بدمشق شارع المهدي بن بركة قرب كتيبة الحراسة. وأسفر التفجير الإرهابي الناجم عن عبوتين ناسفتين عن إصابة 4 أشخاص بجروح.
Indonesian authorities bring 55 survivors of a suspected refugee boat that disappeared on its way to Australia back onto land. It comes after they were rescued by a Bahrain merchant ship following a distress call from the boat, which is thought to have been carrying 140 people.
Like 3 days we were in a boat. After 3 days the boat's gone. Like 4 days already we were in the water inside, like just without boat, without flight jacket, without like everything. But I mean, God is so great that we're still alive right now.
Since 2001, almost 1,000 people have died at sea while attempting to reach Australia on overcrowded and often unseaworthy refugee boats from Indonesia.
20th seed Andy Roddick advanced to the third round with a straight-set victory over Bernard Tomic at Arthur Ashe Stadium Friday night. The 30-year-old American talked about his emotions and impending retirement after the match.
This process is new to me. I don't have a lot of the answers, and who knows what will happen on Sunday again. You know, felt weird before the match, and 20 minutes before it was kind of getting the best of me, and kind of had to like get my stuff together before I walked out there. So this is I'm by no means an expert on this, and it's still all a little different, and it worked. I played well.
is a character that I created based on L. Ron Hubbard. There's a lot of similarities to the early days of Dianetics. I don't really know a whole hell of a lot about Scientology, particularly now, but I do know a lot about the beginning of that movement, and it inspired me to use it as a backdrop for these characters.
Think of getting a massage. Sharing a room with more than 600 others getting a rub down may not spring to mind as the most relaxing way to unwind. But in Thailand, these therapists and their willing volunteers want to break a world record of a simultaneous mass massage. Yes, that's right, 641 people were mass massaged by 641 therapists. And after 12 minutes, they broke the Guinness World Record.
It was an amazing achievement here today to get together 641 couples and have 641 people being massaged all at the same time was outstanding.
It more than doubled the previous record attained in Australia in 2010 of 263 people being massaged at the same time for 5 minutes.